I'm Rajan Mathur, going to deliver a speech. Not only a speech, it is a reality of our Indian medical science that we have the founder of the medical science. We have the four Vedas, Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Rizu Ved, and the Earth Ved. In spite of that, in Earth Ved, there is a mention about the medical science, the both of the parts in the medicine sector and the surgery sector. Both of them, in spite of that, we are not focusing toward the Ayurveda sector. We have the greatest legend of the founder of medicines of the Charak. We know that the current or the instant medical science only father is Charak, but lots of the countries has different opinion that the Charak is not a founder of the medicines. The Susrut is not a father of the surgeon. They have a different opinion that in Egyptians was the founder of, because it has been proved that they are making the mummies, which is very which through we can save the after the death the body can be saved, and these type of medicines are always available in the Egyptians, and we can't deny that in Egypt there the world's largest books library was available in the Egypt land, but nowadays it is not available. It was not available in current scenario. So and that's why the Egyptian can't be prove that they was the founder of the medical science. But according to some Charak devotees have proved that Charak belong from the in the Jammu and Kashmir, and he has invented like Bath, Bau, and Pitt. Three major diseases was identified only the Charak, and we are knowing that every human body have their major problem only occurred by the three major things, and we forget that the power of the Ayurvedas, but we are accepting the foreign treatment. We are accepting that allopathy treatment, and we are taking the medicines which made by the help of the chemicals things. But we are too much giving respect to those products. But instead of that, we are forgetting that in the foreign country like in Australia and USA, there is also present the Ayurvedic institutions like Alaska Kanyakumari institution available in the USA, and they are providing. They have taken our Vedas like Earth Ved, and they are translated into on their language, and they are producing the high type of the medicines. And not only only one Ayurvedic medicines available in the Texas, Alaska. Most of the countries, the developed country, has accepted that in our Earth Ved have the available most of the there are 6,000 mantra was available in the Earth Ved. But if you face about the current scenario that most of the diseases coming from the outside of the countries, like we can't identify directly blame to the another country that where it's coming from, like dengue, SIV, and these size of things are coming from are continuously coming from the outside of the country by the help of the prostitutes, because there is the only way which through we can infected our country by the help of the prostitute, because most of the people meet with them and that virus is directly explore the whole over India. But my friend, we must have to know that after some time the virus has been destroyed. Why? Due to our environment, because our environment doesn't accept that virus, because we have the 6 seasons. After the 2 months the season pass out, and that time that virus is don't have that much potential to survive in our country. That's why the dengue and the whatever virus is coming from the outside of the India, they are not surviving, and the major area like the villages are not infected right now yet. And apart from we said that the USA and the other countries have the lots of medical students or the doctors are available, but we must have to know that our Indians are the doctor who are doing treatment in best treatment if you know about the Canada, that the best, if you wanted to go best doctor, then you should meet with the Indian doctor. That is the mentality in the Canada. But in our country, we have the mentality that you want the best treatment, you must have to go to the abroad, like USA. But USA also accepted that to the bone surgery, to bone heart marrow, and to heart transplant. These types of the major diseases, major problem can be solved by the only country can be solved. That is India, in the very cheap cost in compared to the other country. In other country, Croatia, we have the 110 only. If the country like USA or any developed country have expense like 10 rupees, in India only 1 rupees, and that is the ratio. But we are out before 10 years ago, there is a community has been establishment in our country, that because they are using our resources and they are inflecting our country. How? Like that is called the e-medicines. That there our country, there are lots of contractors which they are purchasing the wastage of the human organs. They are continuously purchasing, and behalf of the purchasing they are paying amount. Why? That is the things we didn't realize about these things, but this is happening. And why they are exporting these items? To burn, to destroy in our land. That is the very harmful for our country, and they are paying very handsome amount to our contractor, and the people are loving to destroy, and that is that's through the whole environment on the air, and their pollution will be going on the our country, and how much polluted, and it virus can be destroyed because it virus has been born on our country after the burn, because the fire can't be burned. So most of the virus, fire have the power to burn, but major cases there are lots of virus that virus can't be destroyed. If you will destroy it, then after that their pollution will be going on, and after that we should have to focus about these things. And not only these about the things, apart from there we are, as I told about you, that in the medicines sector people are dying to come here in India to get the medical service in our country. Why? Because our country have that much resources. Not only you must know about the ITC Limited. If you know about the ITC Limited, the first come in the mind that ITC manufacture is a taboo product like the gold flag. If you see that the gold flag, there is also mention about the it is manufactured by the ITC, and that is a taboo product. And even that the Ames matchbox is also produced by the ITC Limited, and this is a cause if you getting the what to say that smoking things like gold flag cigarettes, then it will cause of the cancer. And we can't deny that most of the cancer hospital from which belongs, it is the ITC Limited. Only the ITC Limited. It means they are doing the matchbox to burn the cigarettes. They are provide the cigarettes, and it will be cause of the cancer. And after that, they are providing facility to get overcome to the cancer. It means it is a complete business right now. But instant time, our motto was not. Our doctors, like the greatest surgeon like Shalya Chikitsak Sushrut, with their motto was not to earn money. They want to provide the service to welfare of the human. In the earthquake, there is also mentioned. It is a complete sense is that to alive. The earthquake is on due to manufacture made only due to the better life. That is the thing. But now our motto has been changed, and that's why the instant time we say that the doctor are like a god, because the after the god, the only can save you in the if you are going to the in the moment of the death, and that time anybody, if anyone can save life, that is only doctor, nobody anyone else. That's why in our country India, in the most of the hospital, there is also available in the statue of the gods. and before, if you enter any hospital, then you found that there is a statue is available of the gods, and not that is the things. That's why we are that's why respect to the god, the doctors. But these things we didn't realize yet, our doctors, and they are making doing completely business, and that's why our foreigners are also loving to come here, and they are expecting, if they are coming in the outside our country, they are providing virus to our country to remove their virus. And our government have the policy that if you expect according to the ratio, if their surgery cost is in US dollar is $10, then you must have to pay the $10 rupees in our countries. Because if whatever you have expended, like $2, then the $8 will be expended in our country. Because that among them you have arise a question that how they can be expended. For your kind of information, you must have to know about our greatest train, that is Maharaja train, the world's largest luxurious trains, which cost is $26,000 for one travels. And that is our country. For it become you proud that we have that type of train. We are talking about the bullet train, but nobody had told about the Maharaja train. Because in Maharaja train there is a spoons is made from the only gold. That is the power of India. And people are realizing, they are coming from the outside of the country in India. They are paying for very handsome amount. They are paying handsome to medical science. In spite of that, most of the person in our father is also saying about that. We have dream that our if I will produce a baby and a daughter, that she will be one day a doctor. Why? Because our professional is entirely changed. Because we are knowing that if in the medical science, medical field, we have acquired, we can earn lots of money, because people is dying to pay, because they don't have any respect options. In education field there is options that I don't have money, then I will not going to extend. But in the medical, if your mother is going to die, that time you didn't think about your land, you didn't think about your property. Whatever you have the property, you must have to sold. Not only without any thinking, you are going to sold by the help of the heart, because it is quite more expensive than the land. My mother is so much expensive. If my mother will be saved, then I can purchase another land. But if I'm going to lose my mother, I'm not going to save other time to learn. This type of mentality is going in our country, and now it entirely has been changed. Now our India is going in another direction, like in the Patanjali. We know about the Patanjali, that the Baba Ramdev has started about the Patanjali, but in the Aventico there was available our Patanjali product, but we didn't realize about the Patanjali product, like the Calmex and the aloe vera product was available in our country, but nobody has introduced like that way. But Ramdev Baba has identified and make awareness about the power of the India, what we have the power, what we can do, what is the power of our medicine. And in this time, our Indian product like Patanjali, most of the country is using. That through we have proved that do we have the power of the medicine science. And you must have to come in our country. You have to expense in our country so that we can earn. If you are to do business with the medical, we can have the power to do the business in the medical science. So that is the things. And now you have realized that we have that much power. Thanks to all of you.